So this can be a slightly pessimistic video, but I wanted to talk about a concept called Momento mori. So Momento mori is nothing but basically a symbol of reminding of yourself that you're a mortal being and you do not live forever. So it comes from the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius. He's a Stoic philosopher, so basically he was a Roman emperor. He was one of the last greatest good Roman emperors. After that, the entire history of Roman emperors, they were not that, good in terms of, or maybe the Roman emperor actually collapsed after that. I'm not sure what happened, but the point is, Marcus Aurelius had the most fucked up life you can imagine. He had multiple wives, if I can remember correctly. His book is right in front of me right now. It's not his book, it's basically he used to journal. So while he was in war, he used to journal about a lot of things. And it was just private notes, like private journaling. But they got leaked, and it's now a book called Meditations. It's a very good philosophical book that touches upon the hardships of life and the inevitable things that happen to you that are out of your control, like death. So basically, for context, Marcus Aurelius lost his wives, his father, he lost his son. And this was real. So this is based on history. And he was the last man standing. It could be slightly like this fact could be slightly inaccurate, but he basically lost a lot. Like imagine like you're a fucking emperor, right? And you literally lose everyone, your entire bloodline. The your son who's supposed to carry forward the generation of yours dies right in front of you, and he still continues to battle. So in his book Meditations, or in his notes, there's a line. I read it like two times. There's a line. He says, wish your son goodbye because he may not be tomorrow. So basically, this concept of memento mori comes from the Stoic philosophy, and Marcus Aurelius is a well-known Stoic philosopher. It's just to remind us constantly that we're essentially going to die, and we should live each what is happening. We should live each day. So this is a serious topic, okay? I cannot laugh on this. We should live each day like it's our last, and our loved ones are not prone to this. You could be waking up tomorrow, and I could be waking up tomorrow, and maybe a loved one of mine died. Now this is a very hard fact to digest, but it's true. It's not impossible that they survive. So you have to have that in the back of your mind to really just, and this is a pessimist. This is called negative motivation, and to make you live each day with your loved ones fulfillingly. Not saying, oh, we can do this later, because that may not never come. So live each day if it was your last, because it could be your last, or it could be a loved one's last. So if the thought of it scares you, it should. Like when you really think about it, the thought of that you can vanish from existence tomorrow, it really makes you realize Oh, my alarm just went off. It really makes you realize the importance of the time that you have, and the importance of the time of the people that you're close to. Maybe your parents, maybe your brother, maybe your significant other, maybe your friends. It really, and that's another thing, that we are going to die. It's not a matter of if we die tomorrow, it's a matter of when we die. It could be, hope not, it could be tomorrow, it could be in 1 month, it could be in 5 years, it could be in 10 years, it could be in 100 years. So we don't know that. And that's the beauty of life. The fact that we're going to die gives us meaning to live. Is the concept of there's no light without dark. If there was no shadow or dark in the world, light wouldn't be a concept, because it would just be a neutral thing. And that's what makes life beautiful. So this is kind of getting off the top, not really off the topic, but I have been getting into some religious stuff. So basically, I have a Hindu background, and I've been getting into, the Lord Krishna. So the thing with, like, he says something similar, that the I am death and I am life. I do not treat them unequally. They're basically the same thing for me. They're basically as important to maintain the order of this universe. And I'm sure if you follow any other religion, your religion says something along the same lines. I'm not sure, but it's not even about religion. It's completely different. Let's get back to philosophy. Religion is a different topic. But the thing is, oh, someone came, bro. But it kind of gets weird if you're recording, and if a family members just walks in. Anyways, so the basic thing I want you to remember from this video is live your damn life. Live it fulfillingly. Don't leave out anything, any experience. Of course, have moral ethics. Do not YOLO, like you only live once. You only live once. That's not what the meaning of this is. The meaning of this is to genuinely fulfill your duty as a human being, and really just live in the present, and do not take loved ones for granted. Appreciate them, give them a compliment, tell them. Like, a lot of the times, telling someone that you love them, that you appreciate them, that you're grateful for them goes a long way in terms of really bonding that relationship. So that was about Marcus Aurelius. If you want to read about it, so I have his book right here. Oh, I hope nothing falls. I read this, like, I've been reading, like, this is the third time I'm reading this. This is his book called Meditations. It's kind of dusty. It's been a while since I've read it. But as you can see, there's a lot of underlined lines over here. Let me read a random paragraph, because I promise it's like, whoa. Like, most of his journals are really fucking let me see. Okay, this is When people injure you, ask yourself what good or harm they thought would come of it. If you understand that, you'll feel sympathy rather than outrage or anger. Your sense of good and evil may be the same as theirs, or near it, in which case you have to excuse them, or your sense of good and evil may differ from theirs, in which case they are misguided and deserve your compassion. Is that so hard? I could read this like for minutes on end, but just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. Cold or warm, tired or well rested, despised or honored, dying or busy with other assignments. Because dying too is one of our assignments in life. There as well to do there as well to do what needs doing. Okay. Oh, that was unexpected. You saw my light. Anyways, if you want to read this, just buy it off Amazon or something. But it's a really deep book, like genuinely, if you want to understand Stoic philosophy, and this is really close to, I feel, a lot of the teachings in the Bhagavad Gita in Hindu. It's a section in Hinduism, but it's of course it's different. Like it's about a genuine like a freaking emperor with genuine hardships, with regrets, with mistakes, and it's just a look inside his mind and how his mind worked. And if you can genuinely understand how to be firm in hardships, that's your duty as a man. That's as a man, of course. But even as if you're a woman, even as that, I believe the duty lies in to. Okay, so I am not really sure. So if you can comment down if you're a woman, comment down your thoughts. What do you think is the duty or role of a woman is a feminine woman that complements his partner, the masculine men. So this is very specific terms. I'm not talking about women and men. I'm talking about feminine women and masculine men. So those very specific terms, and depending on a subjective opinion of these terms. So basically, a masculine man is, on general basis, he is someone who provides for his family. A feminine woman is someone who takes care and loves the children and builds a house into a home. So that's a basic definition. I just really want to know from a woman's perspective that, or even if you're a man, what do you think is the role and duty of a woman is? Because from my subjective opinion, it really depends. Okay, that's a different topic. I think we're gonna end our video today with the concept of Momento mori. Live each day like it is your last day. It's a hard fact. It's a very cruel philosophy for some, but is just what it is. It's just what it is. Death is inevitable. It what gives life meaning. I'd like to end this video by a quote called. It's a quote. It's a famous quote that. So basically, I just read the quote. It's, oh fuck, I forgot it at the last moment. Oh, it was about war. The children who has never seen peace and the children who has never seen war have completely different values and goals in life.